What's going on, everybody? We got a brand new episode of MLB Connect right here on the JM Baseball channel. We haven't done an episode since the world's largest grid, and that was a lot of fun. We appreciate how much you guys supported that one. So we're back with a standard 6-team grid. All the first place teams are on this grid. JM Baseball's finest personalities are going to be competing to try and get one of two of the fastest times to make it to the final round. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's get into the action.
Atlanta and Baltimore. Markakis. Baltimore and the Cubs. Arrieta. Got him. Dodgers and Baltimore. Pass. Minnesota and Atlanta. Donaldson. Got him. Chicago Cubs and Minnesota. I don't know. Braves and Houston. McCann. Cubs and Houston. Cubs and Twins. Dodgers and Houston. Dodgers in Minnesota, Gallo. Dodgers in Baltimore, Machado. Cubs and Minnesota. Minnesota and the Cubs. I feel like there's a pitcher. Cubs in Houston. I feel like there's a catcher. Did Maldonado go to the Cubs when he was like bouncing around? No, because they had the other guy. He did? I knew it. Minnesota and the Cubs. Cubs and Twins. Why am I blanking on this? Who's on the Twins now? Can't think of a single twin. Totally blank. Don't even know what position to start at. I think I can't even start somewhere. I don't know a twin and a Cub. I'm totally blank. Did an outfielder go to the Twins? Cruz. Play for the Cubs ever?
I have flipped. Start the clock. Baltimore, Atlanta, Nick Markakis. Atlanta, Minnesota. I don't know. Atlanta, Houston. Pitcher. Charlie Morton. Cubs, Baltimore. What's his name? Arrieta. Dodgers, Baltimore. Dodgers, Baltimore. Come back to it. Dodgers, Minnesota. Here's one that you're probably not gonna know. Matt Lawton. Dodgers, Minnesota. Show me it. Dozier? I think yeah. Dodgers, Houston. Oh, Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly wasn't on Houston, though. He just hated Houston. Dodgers, Houston. There's one there that I'm missing. I haven't gridded in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Braves, Minnesota. Shortstop. I think shortstop. Orlando Cabrera. Atlanta, Minnesota. No, don't even bother. Don't even bother looking at. Blanking so hard. Dodgers, Houston. Oh, JD Martinez. People forget that he was on the Astros. Dodgers, Baltimore. Because a guy that played for Baltimore his whole career then went out to LA. Usually how that goes. You don't go from the Dodgers to the Orioles too often. Braves, Minnesota. Oh, I got one for you. Terry Mulholland. Before you were even born. Yeah, show me it. Wow, Terry Mulholland. That's a pull. Cubs, Minnesota, Cubs, Houston. The Dodgers, Baltimore is really pissing me off. Adam Jones, no. Brian Roberts. Did he ever play for the Dodgers, Brian Roberts? I don't know. Minnesota, Chicago, Houston. I only have three more. Houston, Chicago, Dodgers, Baltimore. Jesus, come on, Dan. Oh, man. I'm blanking so hard. I don't do well under pressure. Dodgers, Baltimore. Sometimes that helps. Some big franchises, too. Come on. Dodgers, Baltimore. Anybody out there? Jim Johnson, Dodgers, Baltimore. For refined him. Oh, my God, Dan. You've done it. So, need two more. Minnesota, Chicago. Chet Steadman. No, don't look that up. That's the fictional character from Rookie of the Year. Cubs, Minnesota. Torrey Hunter. No, don't even look that up either. I don't know. Oh my God.
Flipping the board in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. Jake Arrieta, Orioles, Cubs, Orioles, Dodgers. Nobody coming to me that quick. Tyler White, Houston and LA. You can do Josh Reddick too if you want. Houston and the Cubs. What a weird group. Brian Dozier, Cubs, Dodgers, Twins, Braves. Why am I having like a bad brain day. Orioles, Braves, Nick Markakis. Orioles, Dodgers. Oh, Manny Machado. Will Smith, Astros, Braves. Astros, Cubs should be like an obvious one. Twins. Thinking of Trevor Plouffe teammates. Now I'm thinking of post-Trevor Plouffe people. How am I struggling on some Twins? Cubs. Warehouse ain't great for my brain. Can you check if Matt Garza was a twin? Bang, Matt Garza. Braves, Twins. It should be so easy. Oh, Eddie Rosario, Twins, Braves. Cubs, Astros. It should be so easy. Astros, Cubs. Michael Bourne ever a Cub? I don't think he. Oh, Marisnik. Jake Marisnik. We got there.
3, 2, let's get gritty with it. All right, Atlanta, Baltimore. Nick Markakis next. Chicago, Baltimore. John Lester, did he do it? Chicago, Baltimore. Trey Mancini next. Dodger, Baltimore. Baltimore. I'll think about that later. Atlanta, Minnesota. There's at least one. I know. Think about that later. Chicago, Minnesota. Dude, who played for Minnesota ever? Did Brian Dozier play for the Cubs? Doubt it. I don't like that pick. Atlanta, Houston. Will Smith, the pitcher. I like that one. Chicago, Houston. Cub, Houston. Boy, I already used one of them. I already forgot who I said. Dodger, Houston. Oh my God, there's like so many. I can't think of one. You know, sometimes in life you just become a choke artist. Dodger, Minnesota. Let's think old here. Harmon Killebrew. That's not true. Chicago, Minnesota. All right, 2 central guys. Chicago. I just start speaking slower. Chicago. Oh my God. It's been a while since I've grittied. Atlanta, Minnesota. Similar colors. Atlanta. I said Brian Dozier. That was wrong. Not Charlie Morton. Not Chris Archer. No. Did Nick Punto play for the Braves? Doubt it. Trevor Plouffe never played for either of those teams. Hot in here. There's a lot of lights. Oh, bad time to be Ronnie. Atlanta, Minnesota has got to be the one I have to get because I know. And also Minnesota, Dodger. Minnesota's a black hole. Not Adrian Gonzalez. Not Carl Crawford. Not Matt Kemp. Dodger, Baltimore. Did Mark Trumbo play for the Dodgers? Dude, I'm Miguel Sano's in my head for Minnesota. Guys, I'm going outside. I'm in blitz mode right now. This is crazy. I look straight into the camera while I think. If I can get one more, I'd be impressed. But Jake Arrieta, Cubs, Houston. No, right? Or unless Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez, Cubs, Houston. Piss poor showing by me.
TB12, go!
Woo! Woo!
When do I start filling it in? Yesterday? Houston, Atlanta, my 2 favorite teams. Will Smith gets jiggy with it. Atlanta, Minnesota would be Cat Scratch Fever, Eddie Rosario. Let's see. The Cubs, they're a fun franchise. I think the Dodgers in Baltimore would be Manny Machado. Minnesota and LAD would be Brusdar Graterol. Houston and LAD, there's been a couple of guys. Pitchers, hitters, dancers, fielders. We'll come back to it. Cubs, I have no Cubs yet. Trey Mancini, Cubs in Houston. Cubs in Minnesota, wow. 2 prestigious franchises. Not Correa. Not Cody Bellinger. Let's come back to that. LAD in Houston. Got my song on in the background right now. Atlanta, Baltimore. Did Jordan Lyles, is anyone Googling things? Jordan Lyles, is he Atlanta, Baltimore? Okay, that's fine. I don't know any Cubbies. Cubbies and Baltimore. Let's see. They have a mishmash team as of right now. Oh, Cubs and Baltimore would be Jake Arrieta. Minnesota and the Chicago Cubs. God, those 2 really don't get along. Atlanta, Baltimore is Nick Markakis. Dodgers, Houston would be JD Martinez. So I just need Minnesota and the Chicago Cubs, 2 historic teams. Trevor Plouffe, Dozier, Hosmer didn't play for Minnesota. I don't know if I should think about Cubs or Twins. Did Rod Beck pitch for the Twins? Rod Beck. No? Okay. Let's see. Who are some catchers? Jan Gomes never played for the Twins. Sammy Sosa. Alexi Casilla. Brian Dozier. Ron Coomer. Yeah, Ron Coomer. Yeah. Okay. No problem. My favorite Twins third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Well, no shocker here. 2 familiar faces making it to the final round. Talkin, Jake, and BBD will be squaring off in the tic-tac-toe round, featuring all the last place teams in current MLB divisions. But before we get into that, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
Hey guys, gotta briefly interrupt today's video to thank today's sponsor, the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can use code JMBaseball, the name of this here channel. Bet $5 in any wager and win $200 in bonus bets instantly when you're starting out over on their free and easy-to-use app. Football season's back underway. I mean, a lot of games were played already. Plenty of football left to play if you're an NFL guy like me. Not really a college football guy, but you can bet on both at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Combine multiple bets from the same game for a same-game parlay, or multiple winners from the same day to pick out a parlay of your own, combining multiple teams. The possibilities are endless at the DraftKings Sportsbook, especially if you use our code JMBaseball. Bet $5 on any wager, win $200 in bonus bets instantly at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's episode. And now, let's get back to the video.
Flipping. Yankees Nationals, Jonathan Albaladejo.
Slightly toxic, if we're being honest. Being honest about it. Okay. Woo! Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, we should have. Yanks, Rockies.
Oh, that's Yankees.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Okay. Yankees, St. Louis, Jordan Montgomery.
Nats, Oakland, friend Sean Doolittle.
Okay, so we need Royals Nationals for the block here. Who am I forgetting? Woo! How do I not know any Royals?
Why do I not know any Royals? Okay, Nats, Royals. Let's just get nuts with it. Oakland and Colorado. Cargo. Okay, got corners.
Okay, Colorado and Kansas City would be an option. St. Louis and Kansas City. How do I not know anything, Sam? Oakland, St. Louis, Mark Mulder. Pretty confident.
Probably would have McGuired. There should be like an obvious Cardinals Royals that I know. Oh, Michael A. Taylor.
Wow! Ugly.
BBD reigns supreme once again. This is surely his game. He wins the episode of MLB Connect. We went away for a little bit, so if you enjoy MLB Connect, make sure you show your support in the comment section down below, and maybe we'll keep doing them. We're trying to mix up the content on JM Baseball and keep it fresh. And if you enjoy all that content, leave us a like, subscribe to the channel. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps us out a bunch. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time for another JM Baseball video.